welcome to the third episode of my journey to level 40 heroes. Before I get into sharing some awesome raids with you guys, a quick update first on my progress. My king is now level 16, while my queen is level 13 and will be 14 by tonight, so I'll be feeding her again. My heroic heist is approaching almost 2 million. My clan is doing very well right now. It's steadily growing with some great people whom are pretty hardcore farmers like myself. So yeah, if you're a hardcore farmer, then join us. We'll love to have you. Both my Dark Elixir drills are now level 6, which means I'll be making 4,800 Dark Elixir per day just from these two drills. And I also have two level 2 expos going to level 3. Which costed me 7 million golds each to upgrade, and the wait time for their completion is a gruesome 2 weeks. But it's gonna feel great to have them completed and out of the way. I also just got my level 5 minions, and they're beast. I'll show you how they perform in my raids. While I also currently have wall breakers going to level 5, because I do wish to utilize them in my future raids. Unlike level 4 wall breakers, it only requires one level 5 wall breaker to break through a level 5 wall and 2 to break through skull walls. And lastly, I have now completed 201 Lego walls, which I farmed on top of farming Dark Elixir. Can't wait to complete them and then farm for lavas. Anyways, that's how much I've progressed so far. Now let's watch some great Dark Elixir heists. In this first raid, I sent a bunch of barbarians to snipe that town hall, which was a mistake because if I'm going to go for the DE storage, then I should have used only 2 barbarians to conserve them. But it was only right after that I realized that I could actually steal this guy's DE from his storage. So I'm going to start by removing the outlying buildings first, so I can then direct my barbarians and archers inside the base. I've breached through the first layer, which is gonna allow my army to now focus on the second layer. Look at where I'm spawning from, all the way from the right corner. I start by spawning one barbarian or archer to find that sweet spot of where I want to direct them. Then I send in a swarm toward that direction. And that should be enough for me to take all the Dark Elixir. Didn't even have to use my full army. Usually I would avoid a base where the DE storage is protected all the way inside the core, but this dude has all his storages clumped together in the core, which means that the weakest point of his base is his core. If I can somehow get into that core, then I should be able to reach that DE. I decided to attack this base simply as an experiment to see how far I can get, and those 2 air defenses on the outside out of the way so my minions can fly freely. Now, with the outlying buildings out of the way, my barbarians and archers will prioritize on attacking those wall junctions. After taking out the mortar, my priority will be to remove those 2 wizard towers on top. A big mistake on my part was not taking down that mortar on the bottom right earlier. Now I've created a straight path from the top for my 10 barbarians that I saved to go straight for that DE storage. I would say I did a great job getting into the core, but just not just not enough to take all the DE. But hey, I was able to get 837 Dark Elixir, so it wasn't a fail raid, haha. There's a bunch of Dark Elixir on this base, mostly from those drills that look full. And the Town Hall is outside, so of course I'm gonna go for some free trophies and Dark Elixir at the same time. Now look on the left side. For some reason those barbarians were like, man, screw the Town Hall, let's just ambush that cannon instead. But then one of the barbarians was like, oh wait guys, aren't we supposed to attack the closest building in our way, not defense? Oh shit, you're right. And then they change their minds and go back to attacking the town hall, only to be quickly eradicated by the wizard tower, and then at the same time activate the clan castle, which I didn't want. Man, barbarians are sure dumb. Storage is only a level 4 storage, which means that I'll be able to make a lot of DE from zapping it with my 4 lightning spells, even if there's only about 1600 DE in there. And those clan castle troops are troublesome, so why not get 2 things done at once? I'm going to drag those CC troops toward the Dark Elixir storage by sending out a barbarian one by one on the upper and lower side of the base. For as long as the barbarians live, the troops will follow. And now I throw my spells straight into the center, and that was over 1000 Dark Elixir I got from that. So a quick tip, if you want to save some Dark Elixir from zappers, max your storage. This dude maxed his defenses out, but didn't care about his storage enough. He could have been saving thousands of Dark Elixir from zappers. And lastly, I'm gonna get myself some trophies and kindly give him a 12-hour shield for generously giving me so much Dark Elixir. First I'm gonna take the free trophies. I also realized that his expos are set to ground only, and the only thing protecting this guy's DE storage from minions is that 1 air defense. Big mistake. I'm gonna punish him for thinking that that's enough. But first I'm gonna quickly remove all those buildings outside and defenses. Now I sent in my barbarians and archers here to break into the DE storage layer. But because my archers destroyed the elixir storage right before the gold storage, my swarm of barbarians and archers are going to change their mind and instead attack the other layer. Useless. But no matter, I still save 10 minions to finish the job. First I'll send 1 minion to trigger any possible air bombs, then goes all 9 of my minions straight to the storage. And here you can see why the air defense isn't sufficient enough to remove the minions on time. It can only kill 1 minion per second. By that time my minions will be able to finish the job. Now, if you guys think that my simple army consisting of a bunch of barbarians, archers, and a few minions can't take on high level defenses, then think again. A good base, in my opinion, is not built by around how good your defenses are, but how well you place those defenses within your base. This guy, for example, has some very good defenses, level 6 wizard towers and level 7 mortars, and a level 14 archer queen centralized inside the base. 3 layers of walls protecting the DE storage. But I'm going to show you just how I tear through this base with my little army and get that sweet 2000 Dark Elixir. First, I remove all point defenses in the way with Barch. Then send in my swarm of level 5 minions against that wizard tower. I'm going to take advantage of that centralized archer queen. It's going to attack my swarm and pull them in its direction. Unfortunately for the defender, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Again, the only thing protecting this guy's storage from minions is that 1 air defense on the bottom left. Not enough to stop my minions from feeding. I'll send in my clan castle troops for insurance, as I didn't think my minions would be able to finish the job. but my clan castle minions decided to go for the cannon instead, so they were useless. But look at that, that one minion is the sole survivor who was smart enough to stay away from the range of the air defense. And there we go, 1800 dark elixir. Now I'll share some replays by my clanmate Zcon, who is also in this mission to level 40 heroes with me. In this raid, he's gonna remove that mortar with 2 lightning spells, so he can safely barge into the core. Now he's gonna send in the barbarian to check for clan castle troops, there isn't any. And so now he's gonna drag that barbarian king outside and quickly take it out of the way. Now, he decided to attack from the left side because it's the weakest side against Barge, simply because that mortar is being upgraded, so it serves no use. Now, he doesn't have to worry about splash damage as his troops break into the core. He first sends in a few minions to activate any possible air bombs, and now he deploys the rest. And there we go, he broke into 3 layers of walls and demolished that centralized storage. Next raid, he just got his archer queen to level 17, so before feeding her again, he wanted to try her out once. And in this raid, it will show you just how excellent the archer queen is for getting those dark elixir drills. He's gonna start by testing out the clan castle, and there's actually some archers in there, so he's gonna quickly remove them. Then dragon kill the barbarian king. Now he's gonna barge attack on top because that mortar there is being upgraded, so he's safe from splash damage there. Now he's gonna zap that level 7 mortar on the left side with 2 lightning spells. So the only splash damage he has to worry about are those 2 wizard towers on top. He sends in a few minions to activate the possible air bombs. Now he's gonna send in his whole army safely. And now here's where the queen is gonna be so crucial. The barbs and archers around her are all going to act as meat shields, while those wizard towers aren't even gonna scratch her, as she destroys that level 5 dark elixir storage in a matter of seconds, while being protected by her invisibility cloak ability. And Zcon's not gonna quit the raid to save some of his queen's HP because he's gonna feed her again after this. Because like me, he also trains his heroes non-stop. Thank you for another excellent raid, Zcon. And that's it for today's episodes. If you guys like the raids, then be sure to subscribe if you haven't. I'll be sure to upload more episodes soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day.